Data has already shown that the young people who participate in preschool in Hampton are on grade level by grade 3, and that's so important as it relates to on-time graduation work. You don't have to work on closing that gap. There isn't a gap to close, and if we can be preventive, I think it's worth a pound of cure. So it's very much a part of what we do in Hampton, along with making sure that students have good transition between preschool to kindergarten, between 5th grade to 6th grade when they're going to middle school, and between 8th grade to 9th grade when they're moving on to high school. 5th graders actually take a trip to the middle school, and they're able to see a day in the life of a middle schooler. And so it dispels the myths that, it's all big and scary. No, it's not. It's manageable, and they become part of their middle school prior to actually going. And we've received a lot of good reviews about that. That made a difference. Students who are at the middle school are able to serve as mentors and really tell about their experience in the middle school. With high school, we actually provide a week-long transition where students are able to come for a week and see some of the skills that they'll need to maintain during the summer, so there isn't that attrition of skill loss during the summer, as well as meet some of the upperclassmen who will serve as their mentors, get some of that school spirit. They leave that week with a t-shirt because they're now a member of that school community.
On paper, the state recorded graduation rate was in the 70s when I arrived here. One of the first things I realized was that a very key piece of what every school needs to do is have good data going in, and so they have good data going out. And so we worked, as a principal, I worked very closely with my now on-time graduation clerk and my data processor about when we register and withdraw students, making sure that we have every piece of information correct. What school they were attending, what state they were attending, what was the address they were moving to. And what that did was it helped us track students better. At the same time, we also had to change procedures of attendance. And a child would miss 15 days and nobody, at 15 days we just dropped them. Well, the intervention had to happen much, much sooner.
What is self-torture?
When a student fails 5 or 6 classes their freshman year, they're really on track to then dropping out. And so this faculty I've been just very fortunate that they understand and recognize the need, and so that they have put in interventions in place to catch kids early on and to allow them to make up work. They see work sort of like taxes. The government doesn't let you out of paying your taxes, right? And so the idea at Hampton High is we're not going to let you out of not doing your work. And so at some point, pay me now or pay me later. We tried to do remediation and recovery within the building, within the day, because students who have challenging home lives do not like to stay after school all the time, or they're needed at home. And so we built remediation and recovery into the day. So we've really worked to we got you here now, let's get her done type topic.